Hello. Today I wanted to do a book that I recently picked up. Actually, I got it at a garage sale. It was like 50 cents. But it's a book that I had read a while ago. I had actually read a copy identical to this, which is kind of interesting. This is Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451. It took me a little coaxing to read this book. It was recommended to me by a good friend, and he was like, "You haven't read this?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Well, you gotta read this." And I was like, and he's like, "Well, I have a copy. I'll give you this copy." And I'm like, so he gave me the copy of the book, so I kind of had to read it. This is a good book. Basically, this is about a world where no one ever reads anything anymore, and it's basically it's television taking over people's lives, and he explains in detail what all the sentimentism, what it all means, but very good, excellent book. I watched the movie, and I liked it so much that I saw a copy and I picked up a copy. It's just, it takes you back to, it's a different mindset, it's a different, because the guy in it, he's a fireman, but he doesn't put out fires, he starts fires, and houses are actually fireproof. And he goes in and he burns all the books that he finds in houses. And, it gets to the point where he was like, "Well, what am I doing? What is this?" And he pulls a couple books, and he has a stash of them, and he starts reading them. And then he discovers that there's a whole community, and since books are not really allowed, they've made themselves into books. Like, one person has memorized an entire book, and they become that book, and they share themselves with others. So it's a very unique perspective, and I think it's very, it's scary, almost how real it is, in the fact that nobody reads anymore, and it's just, it kind of hit me as this is something that could definitely happen. But this is one of my favorite books, Fahrenheit 451. Excellent book.